Well, I am doing transmission fluid change today on the good old Pontiac G6. Yes, it does have the 4T65E transmission to go along with the 3.9, and I've been wanting to do this for a little bit. It's got approximately 30,000 kilometers on it now since the transmission was rebuilt, and I was told I should get it changed within 40,000 by my transmission builder and put in new fluid. So I'm just going to change it out and actually put in new filter and get all that done, and then she should be good for a while. So I haven't been the kindest to this transmission since it's been rebuilt, but it sure has worked great. And let me show you what I'm using. So what I'm using, it's a transmission kit for 4T65E transmission. It's Baldwin 20014. Where is it made? Made in Taiwan. I'm sure that's fine enough. The filter. So the filter, and of course the gasket I have. And I'm using Dexron 6 automatic transmission fluid. It's synthetic, fully synthetic, so it should work just fine. It's Supertech, but I know for a fact that this Supertech transmission fluid is made by a very good company and should be no problems with that. I think I used that in when I had the transmission rebuilt, so it's worked great, and I'm going to put it back in. Great transmission fluid, can't go wrong with it. So I'm going to get set up under there, and we'll get to taking the pan off and draining the fluid and getting her all buttoned up and hopefully putting back the right amount of fluid. So I've got her jacked up on jack stands, and I got my 10 mil here. I'm pretty sure these are 10 mil, and yes, and they come out fine, but I forgot my tray. So I'm going to have to grab my tray. I grabbed my tray, and that's good. I'm just going to take the ones in the back off first. I want the fluid to run that way. And not to fall in. This thing is so dirty. So dirty. Horrible. I think I put these back in at like 8 foot-pounds. That's what I'm thinking I did before. I don't know. I'll look it up and make sure that's for sure. By the way, it is super hot out here today. And I didn't want to do this, but it has to be done. So, it is super hot. I'm using this electric impact. Sure is nice. Wow, this thing sure does help. There we go, we got some fluid dripping out. I don't think the fluid looks... it's not perfect. Let's just say, it's not a great color that is awesome. So, it could be better. Some of these don't feel like they are in very tight, so I don't know. I didn't put the pan back on though, right? Because he did. He put the pan back on, and he gave me the transmission. So it's whatever he put them in at. So, should have used a bigger pan. It's bigger this way. There we go. Just let her run out. Seems to be working. I got them all out over here. Transmission fluid all over my hand already, but hey, that's normal. Yeah, this stuff does seem to be a little dirty already at 30,000 kilometers I've put in. So, anyway. Now she's leaking all over the place. That's my fault. Oh, well, that's what we got things to soak it up with, right? I think I'll just let her pour out like that for a while, and then I'll bring you back. There we go. I got most of her out, which is probably good. And get the rest of these out. Drop that one. Oh, don't want to lose any. That's for sure. Let me lower this one a slight bit. Yeah, it should pour out there for a while. Yes. There we go. She's down and she's out. Okay, let's get her out of here. Let's chuck that to the side. Get this filter over there. I was told that was a reusable filter. I'm contemplating if I should use it again. Oh, she's pretty clean inside here. Well, I would hope it would be pretty clean inside. But, yeah. Let me let that finish drip drying out of there, and we'll get back to her. So, that's the inside of the pan. Looks pretty clean. There's a few things, but that might have been when I dropped the pan into the bucket. But that seal was doing a good job. Kept out all that dirt around the edge. That's just wow. No, I don't think I'm going to reuse that. It's supposed to be a reusable one, but I'll use the new one that came with the kit, and I'll use that one. It's just safer. But yeah, at the bottom of the pan there is some bit of debris, the discoloration. So yeah, it was good I changed this fluid. Well, actually, there is a bit of debris on this magnet here. Like, not a ton of it, but there's a little bit, and it's like, wow. I'll have to wipe that off really good and get this thing cleaned out. I don't think anyone needs to see me clean this thing out, do they? No. I'm just gonna clean her out and slap her back together. Clean this thing up really good. Some degreaser, and yeah, get her back in there. So you'll probably see me next putting her back together. Well, before I do anything else though, maybe I should pull that filter off of there and get that out of there. And this thing is actually, better get this pan situated right here. Because this thing is actually just a pull-out, it's just a push-in filter. And I know I'm going to get fluid all over me. It's coming. And yeah, there you go. Got fluid all over something. This fluid is pretty dirty though, I must say. There we go, I got that off. I'm just going to drop it. The filter inside. And I got to clean up the mating surfaces. So, whew. Okay, so far so good, I think. I'm not sure. I'm now covered in transmission fluid. So, there she is. Hopefully you're still in camera. Just give her a little wipe off underneath here. I do this on a nice day. Or it wasn't 35 degrees Celsius. And me wondering why it's always so hot here in Manitoba right now. It's only heat, and other than that, it's either hot or cold in Manitoba. Manitoba, gotta love it, eh? Hot or cold. But that's your only two choices, really, Manitoba, hot or cold. There, I got that. And I'm gonna stuff in that. I'm gonna put back in the new filter. Should go up in there, right? Well, we're hoping it does, without causing too many problems. I can't really get underneath it. I'm not underneath it. I gotta move the bucket. There, move the bucket. It's full of tranny fluid. This thing is still dripping. Stop dripping. Why are you still dripping? Yeah. I know, it's because you got lots of tranny fluid in it. Okay, let's hope I can get this seated in. I'm pretty sure I can. There we go. She's going up now. And she's in. Yeah, I think she's in. Give her another wipe here. What can I say? It's always fun doing one of these. Always fun. Just making sure I got this all the way up. Yeah, she's seated, so that's good. That won't come out now. We'll wipe down here. And next, I will be putting back on the pan. Well, actually, I should clean up the little bolts too. All right, next time. So I got the pan in. She's in good. And next, I should be putting the pan back on. All right. Well, let's get her back up there. Let's get this thing held in. Put a little RTV on the gasket to, hopefully hold her on as I get her up there. Get a few of these bolts in her. I guess we'll allow this lawnmower to pass. Oh, it did pass. And yeah, I'll get her up in there, and well, then we'll start getting some fluid back in her. Well, let's see if I can get this gasket up here without screwing up this whole thing into being a big mess. Okay, I'll put one in here. I hope here. There it is. Oh, didn't go. Come on, you. Darn it. I couldn't hold her. Couldn't hold her. Gasket did move. Yep, that's typical of my my life with working on stuff. Okay, I think I got her. So far, so good. Let me get her one in the back here. Alright, yeah. I think I got her so far. Okay, the gasket is in the right spot. I'm just going to start all these by hand, and then I've actually switched to the drill, and I've got it on setting 2 on my drill, so it won't give the full pressure of 8 foot-pounds, but it'll give some pressure to hold it up here until I get her torqued down with the torque wrench. So far this is working out. Nothing ever works out for me the first time, but hey, this is working. I'm kind of happy. No, I'm not going to have you watch me do every one of these, so I'm going to pause it and then I'm going to come back. Oh, yeah, that was weird. It looks like I was missing a bolt. I couldn't find it anywhere, but I had one lying around in the garage, so I used it. And yeah, that's just strange. I know I did not lose any. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't lose any. That was strange. So I just start from the inside and work myself to the outside here. I think I did this one, yep. And just tighten them as I go, and then I'll come back and use torque wrench on them. Make them nice and tight. These two over here. Get these ones here. And if you could hear that, that's my wife sneezing. And my battery's going dead, but that's good. I got them all in. And next I'll have to get my torque wrench, torque them all down. Alright, let's get this baby torqued up. At least I hope I am. Okay, what's wrong with my torque wrench? Uh-oh, better fix something here. So I had to switch to my inch-pounds in our torque wrench, which is about 98 inch-pounds is 8 foot-pounds. So, let's see if this comes out right now. Because that was kind of annoying. The other one kind of broke on me. Good. Did I miss this one? Yeah, I missed this one with the drill. Get her up there. Clickety clack that one to the right. You know, yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? I don't take much. Oh, the lawnmower's done. Oh, that's kind of nice, eh? Finally, quiet out here. I did this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. And what's this? I did this one. Nope, I did not. And yep, did that one. Did that one. Something's on my leg. The nature is of outside. I do have a garage I could have did this in, you know. I didn't feel like moving things out of the garage. Just to do a little transmission thing here. Really not that little. This is the way I've done things my whole life. Why change now? Why change? Because I should have. I'm just gonna nail these two off on the corner here. Yeah, they're not supposed to be too tight. I don't know why, but oh, they are little bolts, aren't they? They're very little. Did that one. I'll get this one. Oh, hitting the camera with my hat. I gotta wear a hat out here today. It's so hot. Got thunderstorms that are starting to roll in, it looks like. Again, Manitoba. That's where you need all your thunderstorms. Of course, we aren't we the only province that's ever had a EF5 tornado in Canada? I believe we are. Check out the Eli tornado. That happened a while ago. But check out the Eli tornado to see an awesome tornado. I can hear thunder in the background. There we go. I got them all. I'll check them all before I pull myself from under here. And then we'll go to the top side to pour in the fluid. So we're back up here. Dipstick is right in behind there for the transmission, the 4T65E. But I'm going to show you the color of the fluid. Can you guess which one is the fresh fluid and which one has been in there? Look at that. 30,000 kilometers on it. And it already looks like that. And this one, brand new fluid, beautiful, fresh, ready to go. So, let me get that dipstick pulled out. It's usually what some people used to call me. Hey, dipstick. Now I think I know what they mean. I just gotta get this tripod sitting here right. I hope. Yeah, that works. I hope that works. Okay. Dipstick activated. There we go. Dipstick is out. I gave the dipstick a wipe off. I got a nice clean funnel here. I cleaned her out. She looks great. Let's see. Can I get her down in there? Nope, I don't like that. Let's move this here. Move that there. And there we go, I think. Okay. I think that'll work out. Looks like it's going in the tube. We'll find out in a second, won't we? Let me just adjust you here a little. And there we go. I'm going to start off with probably 4.5 liters. Give her 4.5 liters as a try. And I've had this stuff sitting in the sun, so it's going to pour out really, really nice. And it is hot. 35 degrees out here Celsius. So, she's not a cool day. Like I said, Manitoba, you're either hot or you're cold. And usually you're hot. And of course, I'll take these containers back to where I work and drop them off at the oil recycling and oil recovery. So, that was a half one. It looks like I have 6 liters I pulled out of it. So, yeah, I'm going to start with 4.5. And that should be good to get her started. And actually see how much I really need after I run it a bit and drive it up the street and back. Hopefully she'll be good. But I haven't had any transmission problems with this, so since it's been rebuilt, it was it's run great. So I've had no problems with this transmission. It's a good transmission. She runs good. She holds lots of power. This car's pretty quick. And so now I got 1.5 in her. 1.5. And come on. She's going down pretty fast. This is pretty good because this is, well, like I said, a nice hot day. So I'll get the rest of them poured in and then we'll come back. So I want to know how much exactly I took out of my G6. So I use my containers. This one's got 5 liters in it. And this one's got about 1.75 liters in it of transmission fluid I took out. So with the amount I may have lost there, I would say 7 liters total. So I'm going to put another liter in. That'll bring her up to 6. And then I think that should be good. And then I'll drive it and give her a test. Alright, let's pull the dipstick. I took her for a drive. She's all warmed up. I just wiped the dipstick off. I put her back in. And let us see what it says. So, showing I'm up to the top circle, so I'm going to put a half a liter in her that I have left. I actually put 6.5 liters in it. So I'm going to put a half liter in her, and then she should be good. And it seems like that's it. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and please subscribe.